Hi, welcome to Storytime with Gigi. Today we're reading another story that I found at my local library called Night Flight. Amelia Earhart crosses the Atlantic. This is a true story. Amelia Earhart was the very first person to fly across the Atlantic in an airplane, and we're going to learn that story. She was incredibly brave. This story is written by Robert Burleigh, painting by Wendell Miner. And this is a quote from Amelia Earhart. It says, "To all my friends, both near and far, let me say that you will hear from me in less than 15 hours. Harbor Grace, Newfoundland, May the 20th, 1932. From high in the cockpit, a woman gazes down. It is exactly 7:12 p.m. The sunset ripples over the rough-hewn airfield. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Amelia Earhart pushes her last doubts into a secret place deep inside her. It is here, the hour, the very minute. Go. The red Vega rolls down the runway, faster and faster. That's her plane, the red Vega. The plane swoops like a swallow over dark puddles and patches of tundra. The shore gleams in the waning light. The waves are curls of cream-colored froth. The plane ascends high and higher as the pounding surf turns noiseless below. Amelia Earhart lives for this moment, to follow the wide horizon that never ends. The moon peeks between wisps of shimmering clouds. Distant stars flicker and fade. Her mind soars. She loves what she likes to call first-time things. She remembers roller coasters, bicycles, bare-backed horses. She sees herself standing again, a young girl, before whirling propellers. The props send puffs of soft snow into her delighted eyes. What she has seen from above, mountains like wrinkles in the earth, cities like toy blocks, cars like ants, and the blue Pacific glittering into mist. And now she must cross this dark and seething ocean. Why? Because women must try to do things as men have tried. The gentle night nestles around her on every side. She rides easy, soothed by the engine's constant drone. She thinks this journey will be like so many others, simple, soon over. But she is wrong. Midnight, the blackness erupts. Clouds heave. The sky unlocks. Fists of rain pummel the cockpit windshield. Rivers of quicksilver darkness drown the moon. The wooden Vega wobbles on invisible hills of air. Lightning scribbles its zigzag warning across the sky. Danger! Amelia Earhart wakes from her half-dream. Is it thunder, or her heart pounding in brief, sudden spurts? Her plane is made of wood. Did you hear that? The wooden Vega. She shifts in her seat. She cranes her neck. She squints. She carries on, flying blind. 1 a.m. The friendly night becomes a graph of fear, a jagged line between where I am and not quite sure. The altimeter needle swirls wildly. It is broken. She will never know how high she is. She tries to outclimb the raging storm, up and up into the cold, brittle air. Sorry about those stumbles. I can't imagine. So the altimeter is important because it tells her how high she is. And it's important to be high, otherwise you could crash into something or be so low that you could be hurt. The Vega struggles. It grows sluggish. There is ice on the wings. The plane reels under the ice's weight, pitching sideways. Suddenly it spins, dipping and dizzying. Everything she has ever learned courses through her blood. Now or never, all or nothing. She tenses up as the plane nosedives downward. She must accelerate to gain control. How close is the water's surface? She bursts through the lowest clouds. There it is, rushing toward her, nearer. The Atlantic stares up with its huge, uncaring eye. Breakers rise like teeth from its angry mouth. She hauls backward with all her strength, and the Vega lurches. It levels out 10 feet above the ocean tomb. Oh my gosh. 10 feet before hitting the water. It is 3 a.m., hours of drowse and snap awake, hours of white knuckles, hour of flame streaming out of the cracked exhaust pipe, hour of being tested by the dark gods, hour of clammy gray, hour of maybe and maybe not, hour of no in the gut, alone, 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 alone. Amelia Earhart sniffs salts, sips juice from a can, counts out loud, finds a middle between over and under, plunges once more into the thickness and plows ahead. Wow, very dangerous. She's got to find ways to keep herself awake and alert. 6 a.m., how slowly the morning comes. Black thins to a watery silt. The gloomy sky pales. Splinters of sunlight stab down through cloud slits and brace themselves on the vault of the open sea. Amelia Earhart's eyes burn. Her face is clenched like a stone mask. Her stomach churns from the smell of leaking gas. A gauge above and behind her is dripping drop after drop. She lowers the Vega through billowy snowfields. Clouds are dragon heads, grinning monsters, floating dead fish. On and on, on and on. Anything but this endlessness of water. Ah, there, a small boat, a drifting gull. A coastline emerges, festered with boulders and crags. Beyond it, a mountain looms like a frightening wall. Amelia Earhart veers north, following a line of train tracks. An unseen clock is ticking. She must hurry, racing a time bomb of exhaust flames and rising fumes. The countryside spreads out like a green fan beneath her. It is Ireland. She did it. Past where the train tracks end, she spies a smooth pasture. It must be here, she thinks. There is no other choice. She circles between two fences. Cows startle and scatter. The Vega descends, grazing the earth. It lands with a jolt. It bumps slightly and rolls to a gradual stop. And there's the cows running. This is when airplane flight was brand new. Amelia Earhart leans back in the cockpit. There's an unbelievable stillness inside her. She slides open the window and blinks. She lets out a deep breath. 2,026 miles, 14 hours and 56 minutes. Alone. A great peace wells up. She knows she has crossed something more than an ocean. The world returns to her deafened ears. To be alive, insects, bird calls, the rustle of uncut grass. A farmer comes running, stiff-legged. He stands gaping, a flying machine with a woman inside it. Amelia Earhart looks down. She pauses. There is so much that one could say, but not now. Instead, she smiles the widest smile of her entire life. "Hi," she says simply. "Hi, I've come from America." And that's our story. I hope you liked it. Make sure that you like and subscribe and share with your friends, and check out your local library so you can find more stories just like this. Bye until next time.